Hey guys, and welcome to a FIFA 16 Arsenal potential ratings video part 2. I thought I'd do another one on Arsenal because they're one of my favourite teams in the Prem. They play some absolutely beautiful football, and I thought, why not? They've got some interesting players that will have some really cool ratings for the next FIFA. So let's get into the first player, and that is going to be Koscielny from the centre-back position. Now, he didn't have as good as a season as he did before, if you know what I mean. Like, last season, he was pretty good. He was probably an 8 out of 10. The season before that, he was probably a 9 out of 10. So I reckon keeping his rating the same, a slight upgrade in some of the stats, passing and dribbling and physical, obviously playing throughout an entire season. I think like 3 seasons ago, I think he had a massive injuries out for a long time, so he's going to be a bit more fit, so his physical should go up to about 79. Kept his defending at 84 because that is actually quite good, same pace as well. Maybe he'll get downgraded, we'll have to see. I don't see him as a massively 82 rated pace player, but at the same time, I don't really watch Koscielny run. It's not one of the things that I look out for in an Arsenal performance. But nevertheless, I think he's a nice one to kick off this episode. Just a simple upgrade that will probably happen. Next up, we do have Nacho Monreal. Now, the start of the season, you'd probably go for Gibbs at that left-back position. You wouldn't even consider playing Monreal. But since like Bellerin's come in, I think Monreal's a good counterpart because Monreal's very defensive and Bellerin can just go down that right hand side and have the freedom while Monreal defends. So defensively it makes a lot more sense with Arsenal, and I've given him a nice upgrade. 3 in the defending, 3 in the dribbling, and a couple in the pace and physical department. Kept his shooting the same because he doesn't exactly score that many goals. It'll be a nice upgrade as well. I think he's about 30 years old now, so he's still got at least 3 or 4 years left, and I don't know, it's a bit of a shame. Kieran Gibbs, he seems to get really good and then he gets injured, so it's a little bit frustrating. Next up, we do have an Englishman, and it's going to be Danny Welbeck. Now, I think he will be a left mid, and the reason why is because I think his last in form was actually a left winger. It was actually a really nice card, and I don't know, I don't see him being a striker at the start of the game. If Arsenal do sign another striker, I see him definitely being a left mid. I think last year the only left mid was, I think it was Santi Cazorla and Podolski, so pace wise it would be quite nice to have a Welbeck there just so you can play with like Ox and then obviously Walcott or something like that. But let's get into the final play, and that is going to be Theo Walcott, and I've actually moved him to a striker card. Now, I think this will be really cool because I think Aubameyang's going to be a striker as well, so the teams you could build with Walcott and then like just Wilshere in behind him for the hyperlink, and then Aubameyang and then just a couple of Dortmund players, you can make a ridiculously pacey team with those two up front. And I see him as generally as a striker. I don't see him playing on that right hand side. They've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sanchez and so many other players that can play there. And it really does depend on whether Arsenal do sign another striker on a lot of these positions. But I reckon Walcott at striker is probably most likely. He's probably 65% of the way there. So we're going to end off the episode here. Nice 4 players. A couple of position changes as well. Some players that a few seasons ago you wouldn't even think of like really good Arsenal players. Now they're really good. So it's nice to see players come back and give a good performance. So if you enjoyed this episode, we could smash over 25 likes. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Really enjoying this series. Leave some comments down below on what team I should do next. If not, leave another 4 players. Arsenal players, of course, who I should do. But I think I will move on to maybe Manchester City, maybe lower league team, maybe Burton Albion or something like that. We'll have to see. So smash the like button, subscribe if you're on the show, and see you soon. Bye.